Hello, all of you beautiful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Paint the African Wild Dog, and this is Hotel Architect, where we're on the Black Forest map, doing some free play, and working on building a home for the Expies, because those poor experiments need love. Lots and lots of love. And Papetiaido. You have been... What? I could have sworn you've been a moderator far longer than 6 months. The others seemed accurate when it popped up for them, but... I don't know. Either way, yeah, so with the game here, I did run it last night a little bit off stream, to pay off the loan I had taken and build up a little bit of money to continue expanding my hotel. That is indeed the ultimate plan here, Vervass. That is the end goal for this. Hey, Kieran. That is a very, very cute emote. Jeez, already we've got 20 rooms going with the backpacker rooms. I think what I'm going to do next is make a whole bunch of the sunbather rooms going along the sides here. And... just kind of trying to picture things in my head real quick, everyone. So this is 12 by 4. Four. So then... Alright, we'll move you over there for now. I just want to plan things out at the moment. I'm probably going to remove these blueprints when I actually get going on things, but... Okay, so that's going to leave us quite a bit of space to make use of in the middle here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. And this in here. Give me more room to plot and surmise with. I don't know why this one just feels off compared to this side. But it is the same number of spaces. So we're just gonna leave it as is. We'll leave the space of 3 there. We're gonna go like this. Ow! I don't want it to all be just this perfectly, you know, sized building across the board and such. So I'm gonna, you know, play around a bit and make some funky little designs. Because I can, you know? You know? It's also going to be very difficult to work with for me, but, you know, I think I can make it work. We're going to remove all those for now. We're just going to have the rooms in here. Which, speaking of... let's see how much space we're actually working with on this. Okay. So that right there is 12 rooms for the sunbathers. Which works for me. Did they happen to fix it? No, they didn't. I want the other door. Alright, and we're gonna call in the 18 workers, just to get it done faster. Oh no. Apparently there's a mod for RimWorld to add Expies. I think I'm going back to RimWorld soon. They're adorable! Well, yeah, I just saw that another streamer friend of mine is apparently doing a run with that. I was unaware. Well, I also haven't looked at RimWorld in a while, so... Alright, so we're gonna put in the nice little gym here for them. Oh no, lightning. Oh no. The poor Expies. Do you want me to cry? Don't answer that. You're a viewer. I know what you want. I'm on to you, lightning. Alright, gonna put that in. 3 of those over there. Water fountain there. Oh, really? So it's not something I should really bother with then. That's entirely fair. Put those there. That can go there. TV. Yes. They can watch a TV while they work out. That one will get a window, though. Hey, Brian.
Joke.
I think this is a decent little gym. Brian. For shame. Engaging in shrooms? Well, why are you just picking up random shrooms and throwing them at people? Huh? At least lightning's giving me money. Granted, nobody in the real world accepts that currency, but still, at least it's money. Ugh. But the green mushroom gives me a level or a life up. It would let me die and come back. I am not Asher right now, Brian. Green is not poison to paint. Also, congrats on the 80 stream streak. Eggs are good. Eggs are very good. Alright, so these ones are all yellow themed. These ones are all blue. I think I'm going to stick with the yellow on these, on the first half of these. Attention. Well, maybe you should have thought about your want for attention before you went and poisoned me. Or tried to. Oh, right, I need that over here. Yeah, we'll go with these. For these bathrooms. Or not really bathrooms, but more toilet space, but whatever. Actually, for the rest of this, I can just grab from here. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, we'll put this here, and this leaves space open for... Also, I need to remove the room service expectation from these rooms, because they're not going to get access to room service. They do not have room service table. You know? They are just hallways. Just little capsules that only they can make use of. Wait, does Ido need encouraging on his art? Because Ido's fantastic art is schemed. I would very thoroughly say he is ready for commissions. At least for the quality of his art.
Okay, but like red pandas? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zim.
Just scared the hell out of me. What's
but
up?
Red pandas.
What about them?
Hello?
Yes, you're awesome.
Yeah, I know.
But what does that have to do with Ido's art?
So actually, the funny thing I was thinking this morning, I was kind of wanting to draw art of Ido getting TF'd into a red panda. So I could send it to Geemond and be like, sorry, I turned your boyfriend into a fluffy wah.
Oh. I think Geemond would like it. What is this week's prompt, Ido? I mean, I've helped you with the prompts multiple times before. You could have always asked. Prompt was spur? Okay, so cowboy. It may not be focused on the spur, but, you know, that's what cowboys wear on their boots. Moderation. I will forgive you this time. Yeah, Fallout does have some Wild West aesthetics. Might be a little bit big, but you could draw yourself being ridden. I wouldn't mind getting on your back, Ido. I suppose so, Raijin. I suppose so. Well, then change up the prompt, Ido. Or change up the idea. I mean, I'm all for encouraging people to go outside their comfort zone. But also, like, you still gotta be inspired to draw it. No, that one won't fit. This won't fit. I think I'm just gonna have to go with that. That won't fit either. We can put a nice, soft little thing in front of the toilet. And voila! These rooms are finished. Okay. Apparently, treadmills are very popular. I think I will get rid of these and put in more treadmills. Oh, I can only imagine there, Lightning. Yeah, it really isn't worth it to give the backpackers bigger rooms. Like this room only has the backpacker pay less than $200 more for it. Hello, Riley. Yeah, things are alright. I am honestly tired from the day, or from yesterday still, but I don't know, Bluebat. Raijin, do you like that? Alrighty. Let's get these rooms set up. These ones will be red themed. Well, I don't really have a good red one. Oh, I guess I could go with this. Sure. That there, that there. Bloop. Bloop and bloop. I really wish that they had other colors of the basic case stand. Just so I don't have to sell these in order to buy the different colored ones when I'm theming to a color. Especially because they really... doing that really disrupts the room design and stuff. I think Geeman's actually done with the quote doc. But correct me if I'm wrong on that, Geeman. Which thing that would cause him infinite squeaks? Did I miss a quote? Or a quotable thing? Alright, the next time a critic arrives, we'll be ready for him. Hey, Kenku. Hello, Azure. Oh, I could just request a critic right now. Hooray! Clearly the game has recognized game. No, that's honestly not a bad interest rate. Sure, we'll take it. So I'm gonna go ahead and repay about half of it right away. Because I don't need to hold on to that much money. Is it not working? No, they were thrown. Well, the egg's working. Yeah, the glow sticks are working. I think you missed it. So am I getting some art next week, Ido?
Hand of justice.
Your pack has been sent. Good luck, Kenku. Not always, Riley. There is such a thing as trying too hard to be funny. Hey, Shadow Hunter. What sound clip does, Azure? Ah. I'm not a fan of the tree clipping through the wall like this, but it's fine. I should really figure out something to do with this space back here, though. I'm not sure what. But that is a lot of space that I'm just leaving unused. As well as, like, over here. I'll figure it out later. We'll go with this one for this place. I know what to put over here, actually. this little corner is gonna have a nice little park bench. And an outdoor chair. Hey, it's not all capsules for us, Tusky. And this is our XP sanctuary. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2 stars! We're just gonna bring that out for now. I will figure out exactly what I'm putting in there later. Or, well, rather, I know what I'm putting in there. I just, not gonna fully set it up yet. But I want to make sure that I've got good space to work with. Or know what my boundaries, self-imposed as they may be, are. We're gonna need a very large restaurant and kitchen area. And there we go! It says XP Sanctuary right there. I like it. We're just gonna bring that out that way for now. Wanna copy that side. Bloop. Wait, why is somebody whining about the... What could you have possibly come across that was not pretty here? At least right there. Like, over here, yeah, absolutely, there's some awful stuff. There's literally radioactive waste over here. But here? Some people. You know what? I like that explanation, Sirio. This is an acceptable explanation. We're gonna move that there. No, I don't like that. It'll stay there. So we're gonna have part of the restaurant in here, and then we're gonna stretch it out to this area as an outdoor restaurant as well. Nice little garden area with it. I think it'll look nice. No, Geeman said it's 60 pages now, Frost Husky. Okay, I just looked it up, and I have a new idea of what to do with this. So we're gonna make this a little bit smaller here. Just to not have it so boxy. And the second floor is where we're gonna put the kitchen. Well, yeah, Frost Husky, but he literally just said that it was at 60. Like a few minutes ago. Apparently beds aren't getting made. We need to hire more cleaners. And probably more, another maintenance worker. Alright, no guests will be allowed through that door. And we're gonna remove this wall and this wall. But I do have an idea of something to do with this space. Because this is far larger than I need a kitchen to be. So much larger than I need. So, we're gonna make a little staff room here. Duke. This one is located in Germany. And, like I said, I am making it an XP sanctuary. We're also going to put a maintenance room in there. The rest of this will be for the kitchen, though. Actually, I don't think I need that much space for the restaurant either. Considering I'm going to be spreading it out here. So we're gonna make this space for the guests to have a little lounge area. And this is where I'll put some of the entertainment items and all that, you know? But the benefit of having the staff room and maintenance room right here is that this way it'll keep our kitchens or our staff working more because they don't have to go too far for rest and all that. I don't think they can reach that wall. Okay, we're gonna move this here then. For now. Let them finish that all up. This is hallway area, so it uses this. Get that wall painted. Now we can put this back over here. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll go with those tiles in here. And... that for the wall. Yoink. Oh, I can't fit that in there. Fine. You don't get a window in there. Hello, Havoc. And that's what I'm working on, Havoc, because this is a sanctuary for our Expies. To let them have a happy life. Well, no good cleaners right now. Hey, Sporties, if you want me to improve the quality of the hotel for you in particular, you're gonna need to come visit the hotel. We only have access to one thing right now. So a salad works. That'll suffice. I think there's text on the sides of those. Probably just says, please wait to be seated or something, but I never noticed that until just now. Hey, Soren. Hello, all pal. One moment, everyone. And yes, let me know about that havoc. Sorry, everybody. Taking care of something for Conrad real fast. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I am back. Actually, no, I do not want to fill up every space in here with something because we need things like the soft drinks and all that. There we go. And it is at this point that I've realized I made a slight error doing it this way. Oh, I didn't realize that the serving bench was or the double serving bench was an upgrade. Fair enough, game. Yeah, putting this here is a bad idea. Let's move it. It's gonna cost me some funds for deciding to do this after already building it. But...
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Slytherite just resubscribed for 45 months. 45 months. Here's to many more dukes and thwims and squeak squacks. Razim thwim razim tail splosion razim squeaky.
Tail Oh, that one. Derp. Slitherite, thank you so very much for that resub and your 45 months of support. You guys are all so incredible. I appreciate you guys so very much. I cannot at all even begin to do all of this without your support. Thank you, everybody. This is probably the most spacious kitchen I have ever built. And I do not have I don't have enough stuff to actually stuff in here.
Hatirahudad.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Sorry, everybody. Taking care of a couple of things here. Gibcab? You want to try that in English? Hello, Saber.
Feel the backhand of justice!
And Frost Husky. How you doing, Merle? And hello,
A
Saber.
timely reappearance. The dungeon awaits.
Saberajin just resubscribed for 2 months. Me loyal floof.
Saber, thank you for that resub and your 2 months of support. You are a good foxy. There. Not really, Riley. Just kind of chilling and playing the game, you know. Okay, I think even though I don't really want them, I'm gonna go ahead and hire these two just to get people taken care of. Because holy crap, this is gonna go crazy. We have so many guests in this hotel. Nobody can keep up. We probably should not have been having so many already. It's great for my finances. Terrible for everything else. are the beds not getting made? Ugh. Oh yeah, I took care of that forever ago. Oh crap. I've forgotten to meet salary expectations.
Duke.
Hello there, Josh. Alright, your only job is collecting dishes. You no longer take care of that. Actually, you know what? I will keep you working here, but you just set tables. And also go get this research, or this upgrade thing. Takakridu indeed.
A bloop?
Sabah. Ah,
Koda Buka. Deco.
Yeah, you only set tables.
sorry.
You only collect dishes. Actually, we'll do that. And so you take care of collecting dishes. You know, that is quite a ways for them to walk. And I don't need this much space for the kitchen. Alright, we're gonna move the kitchen down here. I thought it would be neat, but no. We'll go ahead and expand this space a little bit to here, though. this here. Get rid of it. And put in a new one that is smaller right there. So that way we can fit that there without issue. I don't really want this boxy, but we'll make it this big, yeah. Quack.
Hi.
Haha, Badooey. That do be it.
Grah.
There we go. And we will also now serve Black Forest ham here. Duke. What? I don't want this. Get out of here. Instead, we're gonna put that in. We're gonna need some meat boxes for now. Those can go away later. There. That's gonna work quite a bit better. Not the greatest, but it will work better. Also, guests are allowed access in here. But not in those two. Excellent. We'll figure out something else to do with this room later. Actually, I know exactly what I can do with it. This can be our spa. So, we're gonna do that instead. And this. We're not gonna need the spa for a long time, but that will be where our spa is. And there we go. Fish and chips as well. Oh, that's going to require a lot more stuff. This may not have been a great idea. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Afutur. Hakadabu.
Bira. Flarga Mooga.
Are new staff available yet? Yes, yes they are. Alright, so hire you. And you. And I think I need another staff amount upgrade.
Taba.
So we got 3 of you specifically dedicated to serving. And then 1 for each of the other jobs. You know what? You can be for serving. And we'll move.
Asibab.
I think I've got one that,
You.
you're not too bad for the job.
Kodabuga.
You've got a good trait. You've got a good trait.
Dilly.
A bloop? Karma Porta.
Well, having 4 servers is 4 people dedicated to serving is fine.
Deco.
You can take care of setting tables. Go get fine table setting.
Bira. A bloop?
Dilly.
No, I'm gonna move this one to collecting dishes.
Ooga?
Yeah. I want 2 for collecting dishes, 2 for setting tables,
A Kodabuga.
and then the rest of them will be for
Deco.
serving. Oh, that was way too close. Some of these guests, I swear, that the priorities of these waiters needs to be updated. It's like, seat them all! ASAP! Hey, Papa Lynx. Oh, crap. Alright, let's get some... Alright, we're gonna send home the construction workers. And just focus on getting things stabilized for now. You learn technician.
It's Dugadot.
You learn technician and ghostbuster.
Warma.
You get technician and heavy lifter.
Oh, sorry.
Deco.
Asibab.
Tanka Credu.
Asada.
Taka Kridu.
What can I beat you?
You get speed up. Recycling.
Asudade.
Recycling. Oh, and longevity. I'll worry about your
Deco.
skills later. You get professional greeting. Professional greeting.
Sodapati.
You only do dishes, so speed walking.
Siga.
Alright, so salad benefits from perfect plating. Fish and chips gets perfect plating and thermal vision. And Black Forest ham is all three. So we're going to start with just perfect plating. On all of our cooks.
Ira.
Well, both of our cooks. You know.
Funga blurt.
Hi.
And then we'll get thermal vision. And then sensational seasoning.
Bishburu. Bouncy bean.
Coco. Shui. Persibidibwa.
Asudade.
Jeepa Nibre.
Asada.
Could you imagine just, you know, having a... your name is just Monica Maid or Elizabeth Cleanbright? Talk about being predestined to a job.
Asabawi.
Alright, you get these.
Gazi's born. Hi.
And there we go. Yeah, but, like, your entire identity is just, I clean. Nothing else. Uh-oh. Something else completely broke. Also, I should not have sent off the, workers yet. Dang it. That was an oopsie. Because I need to put down some other entertainment things. Like boxing machines. Actually, no, I'll put this one elsewhere. Why can't I place this out here? There's absolutely no more space in there for anything. Well, I suppose for now I can go ahead and use this room for other stuff, because it'll be a while before I actually get access to the, one thing. Saber, why did you ask me in DMs if you could join voice if you're not actually going to join voice? Especially when I already told you today to join voice. You were waiting for the answer that I sent you over 10 minutes ago. Hello, Oki. Pet, pet, pet. And yet he still isn't in voice.
Hi, hi.
About time.
I have arrived. Yeah, sorry, I was struggling to find the thing.
To find the voice?
No. To find the server and the voice channel. No, please, I need me tails.
I don't know. Oki is making a very good point here.
But he was already supposed to give me back the one that he has.
Oh, we are.
I'm at 7, but I'm supposed to I'm supposed to get back the 2 that I'm missing. It was supposed to be only for a few days.
You may have one of them back, but Oki gets another because of this whole thing.
No. Or oh, can he at least get the same one? This way it
No, you're
doesn't
getting he's getting a different one.
No, but he's gonna chew on it again. I'm gonna have to clean and brush and trim the one that I'm gonna get back. Be careful, please.
Marten apple?
Yeah, I think he's chewing on it a lot.
He's chewing so much. He's slow. My tail is all slobbery and wet and drooly.
Alright, so over here, we're gonna add a couple more rooms. Just a couple for now.
So what is the trick about this specific hotel?
Well, right now I'm actually in free play.
Oh.
I've actually beaten the game.
No, the British one was the last one?
No, you've just not watched for a while, so you missed all of this one being completed. And so now I've gone to free play, and yeah.
I'm sorry. The last few days I've been busy. Thank you, Shadow, for the fluffy hugs. I cannot give back the tail hug because I'm missing tails.
You still have other tails.
Yeah, but it's not the same. The hugs is not as complete as it was.
Well, I suppose you'll just have to think about that in the future. When you abandon me in favor of others.
I didn't abandon. I was here, just like not in void chat. And I missed some of them, yes. I'm here now. Okay, I'm not gonna chew on my own tail. The only thing I'm gonna chew on is your horn. What do you mean, what do you mean chemicals in your horn? That can be dangerous. What if there is a leak? What kind of chemicals?
That last question sounded rather interested.
No, because I just want to make sure that it's like relatively safe to chew on. Because if it's like hard chemicals, it can be dangerous. Is it only soft one? It can be dealt with. But if I'm like potentially nibbling on something that might be leaking like bleach or lye, it could be dangerous. if you are to put Oki in a chemical tank, make sure that you take my tail back before, please.
No,
My
it'll
fur
probably
doesn't-
be going in with him.
No, my fur doesn't react well at chemical.
Well, you should have thought about that before you did the silly things.
But I'm sorry. Uh, and that is a lot of chemicals. Okay. Are they like stored in different horns, or are they like mixed in everyone's?
There we go. Those rooms are ready.
Are those the higher suite, or are those regular rooms?
What was that?
The room that you just built, are they like the high suite, or is it just regular rooms?
These are specifically for sunbathers. Or sporties, rather. Relatively basic. Well, super fancy, but not as fancy as, like, the upper crust kind of rooms.
Do you have those already, or are you planning on building those?
I will be building them. The upper crust rooms are actually going to be going above this area. On the towers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have this area, or something, I'll put it to different use probably, but it'll be copied over here and here. So it'll be a nice castle wall.
Oh, and then you're gonna make the resort building in the middle?
That's what I've been doing already, is just some little resort, some of the various buildings here in the middle.
Are you gonna build a casino again?
Oh yeah, somewhere. I don't have the specific ideas on where I'm building everything yet, but... You know, I'm just gonna do this. Tell them to prioritize that.
Yes, okay. Even if you are storing the chemical, you need to be stored as well. Because you having chemicals in your horns means that you are basically a walking hazard that need to be contained. Maybe we should put you in the jar with Mala.
Are you suggesting that we put my good Dwaggy in a jar with Mala?
I mean, maybe
Did you
chemicals
really
are...
just suggest that?
But maybe the chemicals are what we need to, like, get rid of the pest.
Now you're calling Oki a pest?
No, not Oki. Oki is not a pest. Oki is a very, very good dog. The best is Mala, of course.
Okie, do whatever you want with that tail.
No, not me, Tail. I'm trying to find solution. I'm trying to put those chemicals to good use. Oh, I'm just gonna get. I'm just gonna have like a rag again at the end. Let me Tail.
Probably should have thought about that before you started saying what you were saying.
But I was trying to put Dirk to good use. Because he's a very good Dirk. The best even. But if he has chemical, maybe we can use the chemical.
My only issue with the trees is that I can't put flowers underneath them, and they kind of just block the view of everything.
Not even like around? Ah no. They block everything.
They just, like this tree, I can't put anything underneath it. And it blocks the view of people walking underneath it and stuff, like... I'm not fond of them. I like trees. But realistically, I could absolutely fit, you know, little flower beds underneath them.
Yeah, there's definitely enough room. See? You see, Master Oki himself is saying that the chemicals are there to be used.
He said they are there to help him use you.
It's the same. Maybe they can use. Maybe can use them.
He is very much a good boy. even if he is silly.
I am a silly foxo.
God's important.
I mean, this is part of the species thing. As foxos
Kinda.
and kitsune are silly in nature.
Asado. Asada. Isadade.
Ira.
Hatida hudad. Sabo.
Tanka Creedu.
That'll be it. Sebo.
Ashumanadubu.
Oh, Dari.
Ooga?
I mean, it's kinda late for coffee. Because if I take one now, there's definitely first no sleep happening for me, and second, there's gonna be trouble. I'm gonna put myself in even more trouble than I already am, and I need to avoid that.
Excuse me, what, Oki? Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Havoc. Yeah, the Sunday seems nice. It put ice on the wound. And it's extra tasty.
Alright. Sure, we'll put that there. We're gonna put some greenery right here. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Seriously, why do they keep complaining about, unattractiveness? Like...
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
You
Kitsuke!
raided my stream with 18 viewers.
Oh, it's Ryan! The crew is here!
Hello there, Kitsuke! How are you? How was your stream? I hope you had a
Wait.
great time. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. I am Razim. We do lots of things here. Right now, we're playing a game called Hotel Architect. It is a game that I have been very, very much enjoying the heck out of. I highly, highly recommend it. Would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up, Kitsuke? Stream went well, got a personal best and a hard Celeste map you're working on and made more progress than Baba is you? Very nice.
Choice.
Hello, Watson. Welcome in, thanks for that follow. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff here. A bunch of tabletop games, Pokemon, Digimon, Star Wars, Fallout. We've got a Cobalt campaign. We have several different artists that come and join us throughout the week. There is a huge variety of games. There's a lot to check out and enjoy here. So please hit that follow button. Come join us again. And for those already here, please share the love with Kitsuke. Hey, no worries. Enjoy your calzones. I think my mods are away, so there you go.
Yeah, have a good pizza.
God, I still love how he's got his avatar there. It's so cool.
That is a nice one.
I'm scared
That
of
is
the
a
ultra
very,
though.
very nice one.
Should I wave dash or do the insta hyper?
A bit spooky.
Like it's just an ultra, but it's so. We did it! What do I do now?
Mopson is a terrible name. Like,
What is a
when you're
terrible
called
name?
Mopson,
Oh,
son of
somebody in
one
here.
of the cleaner. It's like, can you imagine being called Mopson? Like, your whole life is dictated, but just like people will see you as the son of the mop.
Yeah. Huh. Perfect spacing. Neat.
The symmetry is impeccable. It soothes my brain.
It is the goal. Oop. That way. There we go.
Oh, a new DLC for... Is that a good game, Havoc? Because I've seen it around, but I haven't played it. Would you recommend it? Is it good?
Sabata.
Mm. Oh, so you... So it's like the birth of the Mafia? Like you're playing at the very, very beginning of it? Like you're... Hmm. Oh. And like, can you choose the family, or is it like a specific one? Is there like a part that you can choose like different path or something?
Actually, for these balconies, I'm going to choose something else. Yeah, this'll work.
Uh-huh. So it's linear, like kind of like it's an open world, but you have to follow the story. You can like
Ooh.
kind of like a GTA game, or is it like totally free?
We are gonna get some new candidates shortly.
Uh-huh.
More cleaners.
Scrubman? Oh no, not Scrubman. Not the name.
Alrighty. Let's go and move these over to here. We'll get some other stuff set up in here.
It's gonna be in a gaming room, some kind of arcade.
Kinda. Basically the plan for this is it's a lounge.
Oh.
So yeah, they just go in there to relax and chill.
Oh. Yeah, that seemed like something that would be both like recreational and deep. Like the kind of game that shooks you.
Havoc, you cannot post links in the chat. Sorry. They get blocked out.
Yeah, it just prevent this scam.
Not a problem, Havoc. It's just it doesn't let you.
Oh yeah, sorry, Riley. It was from me. I started watching something and the volume was very high. Sorry about that.
Pat the saber.
Oh, thank you, Master. Oh, wait. Wait, you mean that the PEGI is a European legislation? You don't have those over there in America?
No, we've got our own thing. Which, to be fair, our own thing is, not the greatest.
But is it like the same criteria, or is it something entirely different?
Very similar criteria for things, but it's... There have been some potential corruption with it in the past.
Oh.
It's Because as I recall, the Peggy stuff is run by the government over there. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's run by the actual corporations that are putting out the games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so they can basically like patch whatever they want.
They have to be careful with it because, well, if they push it too far, then yeah, they'll get the government will step in. But yeah, here in the U.S. it is run by the corporations, so they're able to pull some that word. Shenanigans.
Shenanigan. And is it the same about movies? Like the rating for movies are set up by the distributors?
I think so.
Oh. Yeah, that I can see why it would not work, like why it would be like they could basically like cheat to get like a more wide rating to broadcast to a larger audience. Oh. Balatro. Damn. Yeah, I mean, like, those are poker cards and poker combination, but there's no money involved. So
Yeah, literally what Oki said there.
but like, so the government is still tossing a few look on it, right? It's not just like the corporations, or is it like the corporation like kind of like watch one another and survey each other?
Correct, but there's been some, like I said, shenanigans in the past with this. Because they will literally, with it being self-regulated and run by the people that are getting the scores. No, it's not owned by any specific publisher, but they all of the big publishers have a hand in it. Yes, Blue Bat, there's supposed to be a tabletop today.
Dice Wheel World. But like, the separate board, is it made of people that are that are named by the corporation, or is it like some people that applies or something?
I believe it's all that they are run by the appointed by the corporations and such. Not a huge amount of shenanigans happen, but there has been some shady stuff in the past, you know?
Yeah, I can definitely see why. Like I'm kind of like Riley over there. I didn't know that at all. I thought like To be honest, I thought that Peggy was like an international. I thought Peggy was worldwide. Like I thought it was like a
Nah.
rating. No, so yeah. So yeah, basically a new word for me. Did you, Master? Did you just put like Shrek right in front of the door?
Yes, I did.
They can walk through?
Yes.
Oh.
Not everything in this game makes sense. Like, I mean, there's the door here to the bathroom, which is literally blocked by the bed. Not to mention the door could not open much with the sink right there. But, you know, I work with what I'm given.
Like, walking into that bedroom and, like, going to the shower is like a fucking war zone. You have to go over so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone coming across can basically see everything into those rooms. Hoi hoi hoi.
I have applied self-uppies.
Okay.
Pet, Yoki.
Pet, Saberback.
No.
Yeah, from what I've read and seen, the ESRB is overall much better for the games industry, not just in a corporate sense, because it prevents laws from getting involved, which most of the time I'd say is a bad thing for corporations, but in this case, since it also means that obscenity laws don't come into effect, it means that games are able to be a lot more free than they could be.
Yeah, there's like there are good sides to it and there are bad sides with basically everything. Like I know in Germany they have to make completely different versions of a lot of games because of censorship.
Yeah. And most importantly, I feel like it prevented a Hays Code from happening for gaming.
What?
So, in the history of US movie making, there was a very large religiously charged movement to basically censor movies. You couldn't get funding, you couldn't get access to equipment unless you followed Hays Code. Which basically said, if your movie had anything that could be seen bad, specific shots of blood, exposed ankles, it even included things such as ensuring that animal actors could not be indecent either, is how wild they went. And the whole point of it was that you could not make a proper film unless you followed these very strict rules. And it just so happened to make all the films of the decades that it was enacted basically the same. Because the only things you could make were wholesome family movies and nothing else.
Yeah, I can see why it would be a problem.
Yep.
And
the level of censorship that was included was you could not say God, Lord, Jesus, hell, SOB, damn, or even mispronounced versions of taking any type of deity in vain. Instant no. You couldn't even show silhouettes of nude individuals.
Damn. But Hmm. And how long was that legislation applied?
It was from the 1920s up until. It was basically just the 20s. It was about a decade.
Hmm.
Which, you know,
So 1929.
way too long for something like that to have lasted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1929 up into.
And weren't so it's like it was like some kind of rule, like if your movie has anything that was forbidden, it was like completely banned from movie theater and such, or was it just like if you wanted to have like such thing as your movie, it was like harder to get like financial distributors and stuff?
Let me go and get the exact wording because I don't want to be wrong on this one. It was the formula. Now let's see. Oh yeah, it was also to install somebody at the head of the board in order to pay them, at the time, in the 20s, $100,000 per year. Jesus Christ.
Comfortable.
Here we go. So enforcement changed over the decades. Basically, you were either forced to cut or the studios would ban you. They wouldn't publish your film, you wouldn't be shown in any theaters.
Hmm.
And it was adopted at a state level, so some states did not adopt it.
Hmm.
Hey, Maddock. Welcome
Hi.
in.
Hey, Maddock. But yeah, the reason why I brought it up is because part of the things in it was, well, any type of sexual degeneracy, which at the time, homosexuality was defined by that. And having that be applied towards games was one of the things that they were really trying to avoid with the original formation of the ESRB. Obviously, they weren't thinking that specifically, but it is a good knock-on effect that, you know, people can't be described as obscene just by existing.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, and for example, one of the don'ts that you cannot show during Hays Code was white slavery, just to show the type of people who wrote it.
Oh, so white
Not all slavery, just white slavery by itself.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Hays Code was not good. It was terrible for everybody. Well, except for the people that benefited.
And like, was it like largely applied by a lot of states?
Let me see the number of states. It was heavily applied in the South and also California at the time.
So basically Hollywood.
Let's see. New York, Virginia, Kansas, California. Oh yeah, right. One of the don'ts was also his addition. You couldn't speak negatively about the United States or use the flag in unapproved purposes.
And of course the very vague and like left to interpretation.
See you later, Riley.
Yeah,
Riley.
Oh,
enjoy dinner.
Have food. Dada is tasty.
Very nice, Maddock. Yeah, there's lots of space to work with on this map. I completed the game mostly in the mansion itself. I did do this little tower thing on mine, but yeah, I mostly kept to the mansion on the one that I beat the game with. But now I'm doing free play and doing whatever the heck I want.
Manceline.
Is it like the biggest map of the game?
I'd have to sit down and do the math, because it's possible, actually probably likely, that the New York map is the biggest as far as actual space to work with. Because you have 10 by 10 there with 25 floors.
25 floors? Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Whereas this one only has 4 floors, but it is 48 by 48. So it probably is the biggest.
There is a Santorini one. It must be so pretty.
Can somebody please remove my brain? Ocean Man is stuck in it, and I can't get it out.
No. You need your brain inside your head. You need maybe with a bit adjustment and a bit modification, but the whole thing must stay here.
But it's not even the whole Ocean Man song. It's just the opening. It's just Ocean Man.
Yeah, I just did the math myself, Maddock. Yeah, it is by far the largest. But considering most maps, you can actually complete them with far less than the space that they give you. Most maps. Not all. You definitely need all the space you can get in, like, the very first map to 100% it, but yeah. Mizu, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome. Did I say your name right?
Welcome, Mizu.
Welcome. Oh, a floatzel. Those are cute. Those are really cute.
Mizu the floatzel.
Yeah, Gothenburg was really restrictive, but they definitely made it much easier with the full release. Santorini was just a pain to work with. Especially if you tried to keep the aesthetics of the building intact. Like, you could definitely do stuff if you just wiped the lot and built, but where's the fun in that?
But it's a pretty island.
Also, Timmy Hund, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome.
Welcome.
Alright, so we may get 3 stars now, hopefully.
Beep. I am no longer brute.
Oh.
No, the brute is gone. If you stayed the brute, maybe we could have deleted just the sound from your database. But now that you're there and a very organic one, we can do anything for you.
Oh no.
Yeah, Maddock, I have gotten all of the achievements for this game, with the exception of one. Where's the button? There it is. The only achievement that I have not gotten yet is have at least 150 staff members hired. Oh, you were watching some of the VODs. Well, thank you.
I love my little turkey. It is so pretty.
You are so pretty.
He is so pretty, pretty fuxo, and I have a tail.
No, not my tail. Again.
Ah, yes, my FA. I thought I recognized your name. Woo! 3 stars!
You sure? Yay! The goal is at hand. Only 2 days to go.
My restaurant's not getting great ratings, but that should improve with time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this first.
The premium bed.
Yes.
What? What?
What's up?
No, the story Havoc is telling is by like American Pie for biology lesson. Like, what is the what is the biology in American Pie?
What have I missed here?
I have no clue. What's Saber?
What?
Restaurant Chico. Before I went to college, I had to sit and watch American Pie during a biology lesson. What is American Pie?
The very crude movie, you know, about like the bunch of horny teen.
I see. It's one of these. I see this title image and I want to commit arson in Minecraft.
They wanted to teach about the thing with American Pie. This is like the worst movie you can choose.
Wait. Okay, I have to say, the original title for the film was way better, and I would like it more. The untitled teenage population comedy that can be made for under 10 million that most readers will probably hate, but I think you will love. They were ahead of the Isekai naming convention all the way back in the 90s.
It would have made incredible posters. Yeah,
I'm aware of Maddock, but it actually works for the backpackers. Like, in general, they really like these rooms. Though the rating is dropping. Normally, they really like these rooms. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Gabe detected that you got complacent, Master.
They yearn for the coffin-sized room.
I mean, we all do, eventually.
True. I have yet to figure out how to get my cleaners to properly get everything done. I just throw more cleaners at the problem.
More of the Mopson family.
I'm gonna be losing quite a bit of money here because I want to replace these with the color themed things, but the basic room does not have color themed things. Or the basic thing doesn't. No, not all of them, Maddock. I do give them some variation on stuff, on what they actually have for upgrades. Alright. We're gonna turn off all these rooms in order to upgrade them. Just to make sure that they don't get rented out again. But this should be the only time I have to do this, because after this, everything's got a color-coded upgrade. Hello, Era. Alright, let me know when you guys are ready.
Well, that's a good question, Havoc.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Havoc.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
The
And-
Gurren Lagann movies.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy Advent Children.
So, Maddock, yes, they
Those
really...
are great choice. I would probably say for me something like either like Castle in the Sky or probably a horror movie, but like I'm struggling to pick one because there's a lot that I love.
Yeah, Maddock, they really need to update the, Oh, they did update the description of it. But for a long time, even after their full release, so they must have done this with the last one. For the longest time, it said that they would be kicked out. Up until this most recent update. So they finally fixed that. Hooray.
Yippee.
Hi, Mala.
Hey, Mala. Just so you know, Saber wants to put me in the jar with you.
It was a new form of pest control that needs to be experimented.
No, Mala, you are a pest to be controlled, but you are correct in that it's not like that.
See, the problem is that we tried to put you in a jar, but the problem is that you always manage to break free from the jar.
Oh no,
So at first...
he just gets let out.
Well, that invalidates my theory then.
Yeah.
I would never let the Mala out of the jar.
He's letting the bugs out.
Well,
Jits-
his
Jits,
master
apparently.
and Jits and others.
Hmm.
I know, right, Matic? But, well, I want to put in the, I only have so much room to work with. I mean, granted, on this map, I've got enough space that I could expand these more, but, you know, if it works, it works. And, I mean, I've also got the bed in front of the bathroom door.
But again, it works.
Honestly, I would prefer that they do it like most hotels do, and things like the mini bar. Well, the mini bar is okay, I guess, but like the ironing board, that should just be inside the wardrobe. I've never seen a hotel with it outside of the wardrobe. It's the ironing board's just, you know, stuffed in there instead of taking up a whole tile.
Yep. Yep. Rinsewell. Oh my god. His name.
Yeah, exactly, Matic. There's that too.
Maybe those are like magical wardrobes.
The game is just silly.
You going to Narnia now?
Who knows? But despite its weird foibles, it's still a really fun game.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of fun, and it looks like, especially like, it gives you a lot of freedom. So that's neat. You can basically build the hotel that you want.
Also, case stands are another thing that is normally just folded up and put into the wardrobe rather than sitting out like this. Yeah. Actually, the little cutscene with Lord Carthor, I really liked it and wish we had more of that in the game as a whole. Because that was actually really fun. Would have been nice to have it a little bit more fleshed out, but yeah, it was still a lot of fun. How long is this guest here? Okay, they're leaving today. Good.
But not before eating, then going to the gym, then a free stay at the lounge, then a stroll to the park.
I've just been waiting for them to leave to finish upgrading their room.
Maybe they know that, and that's why they take their time like that.
Maybe. Alright, there they go. Now that room's open again. Well, we've just about got all the case stands upgraded.
Do you have to build the first one before you can build the other?
What do you mean?
Like, you started by putting the normal one in every bedroom, and then you switch to the new one.
Yeah, I needed to get to 3 stars in order to actually unlock the upgraded ones.
Oh, the furniture I linked to the star level of your hotel. Okay, I understand.
My issue are bellhops, Matic. I swear, bellhops just have the worst traits.
Oh, I see why the movie's called American Pie now.
Yeah, it's because of that specific scene.
I see. Okay, neat. I just tabbed back to my Wikipedia article, and then I read that blurb, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they're terrible and they have awful awful traits, like the fuck. Also, I really wish that you could just paint the fence and railings instead of having to place each one individually. That would be so nice. You're fine, Amatic.
Yeah, it's cute watching you nerd.
I also
Always
wish
be
that all
giving.
of these railings had a bonus to them. Because I don't want to use just this big glass divider or this garish golden railing. I really like the looks of some of these basic ones. Yeah, draw them like walls, exactly. I'm gonna go without the bonus to decoration on this. Oh wait, no, not there. Because I'm gonna be expanding outside of that.
Main expansion. 3-star hotel.
The hotel is growing. The fame is rising. Oh no! No El Naso! Pet.
Oh, Naso.
Hmm.
Why do you think that
Naso.
I'm calling this the XP Sanctuary?
It's gonna be okay.
We still have no idea what will happen to them at the end. They might be okay. It might also be a very depressing ending to the game.
No, it's gonna be full of flowers and a warm place with a lot of food and comfy bed for them to be happy.
This is not spoiling anything since it's subject to change. There will be multiple endings depending on actions you take during the runs.
Yep.
As long as
So,
there
yeah.
is one where they get to live happily ever after, I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Happy and warm and safe. This is the ending you're gonna go for, right, Hockey?
I mean, I don't think I'll ever get an ending on that game, especially considering it'll be like 10 layers by the end of it. That is a lot of work to do, especially with some of the requirements.
Yeah.
It is, once you're set up though, each layer is super quick. It's a very interesting progression. Like, because if you get lucky layer 1, you can just speed run every subsequent layer, only needing to stop to get more food and such. But if you don't get well stocked, then have fun going slow. And some of it's RNG, a lot of it's RNG, and some of it's just learning stuff like, how do I deconstruct my little space thing in order to make a canteen right away so I can store biochem fluid, so I don't have to worry about juggling all these fruits in my bags.
You can do that?
Yeah, so you make a canteen with rope and plastic and biochemical fluid. So all you need is one glow plant, one piece of plastic, which can be gotten by destroying the rubber floor of your little ship, and then you get a rope, and then you make a little canteen, and then you can fill the canteen with biofluid.
Oh crap, I messed this up. Fuck.
No, poor master.
See what you've done,
Rumble.
Oki.
You didn't do
See
that.
what you've done.
It had nothing to do with that. That was my own mistake.
I see Saber's in the pet phase of trying to drag Oki down to his level that Silver also experienced.
I can see what you mean. I would never. It's not me at all. I'm
I have my
nothing.
own special below-the-floor condo of my own making.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get rid of these 2 rooms on the right here and right here. 'Cause I messed them up. And also you can I don't know if it was answered, but you can make a you can make a canteen in Casualties Unknown with what you start with in your pod.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest tips I can give for keeping your little XP alive until they randomly get shot by a turret. Hi, that's how I lost my last run. Is just go through the crafting menu. Just look at every single thing below intelligence level 9, and you will be like, oh, that makes life easier. Oh, that makes life easier. Saber, scroll down to the bottom of the screen page, a stream page, and the Pokemon node is in Master's swarm of links.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'm just gonna like go cry in a corner because I missed one of my favorite Pokemon. But it's okay.
What? The Homunculus?
The Reuniclus, yes.
Reuniclus. What is that Pokemon? That sounds not real.
You don't know which one Reuniclus is?
Oh, it's an amoeba. Cute.
Eat once again.
What was that, Saber?
You betrayed me once again. I thought you were a Derek of culture.
My knowledge of Pokemon stopped with Diamond and Pearl.
No, that is very fair. That is very fair.
Yeah, it stopped with the knowledge of Diamond and Pearl and whatever images online show me of new Pokemon technology and developments.
Yeah, Matic. I was going to replace it with that. I just was waiting for the people to check out, you know? How long are you guys here? Okay, you're leaving soon.
Another one down, another one down, another one bites the crust. Eek, gab. Did y'all know that Gib Gab's an amazing bird and deserves to be pet and fluffed?
Exactly.
Yes, they are a wonderful friend.
And since he is a very, very big bird, you can use both of your hand.
Gib Gab is very petable and very praisable because they are amazing.
Incredible friend.
They're a top tier bird.
Very much true. A lot of truth are being spoken there. Gabby, I hope you know how much how much loved and care for you are here. How much we care for you. Oh yeah, Gen 5s and 6 are some of the best. Gen 5 is probably the most like ambitious that they ever did. And that is why they never done it again then after. But it was a really, really good one.
Is that black and white?
Yep. It's the one where they chose to make an entirely new Pokédex. Only never seen before species. Not a single recurring one until post-game.
That explains why I heard so many people disliked it, because they did something cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically the thing.
Tanka Creedu.
Hatirahudad. Busty Bean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Gabby. Like, Gen 5 have some of the absolute
Hi.
good. First, it has Reuniclus,
I
of
know.
course. It has, hold on, of course, I have the name. I have the name in
A
French.
bloop?
It has. It has. It has every single bug type of Gen 5 is a masterpiece. There is Scolipede. There is
I thought Scully
Aquaranid.
was newer than that. Actually, no. Considering how long I've been seeing, yeah, no, never mind.
There is the absolute good of all time. Goodest of goods. Mian Chao. What do you mean Araquanid isn't Gen 5? It's not Gen 5. Damn.
Assis?
Okay, Good Gum. Makes sense that you're a Scolipede enjoyer. I'm surprised I didn't make that connection before.
Araquanid was Alola. Oh, holy. That is true. That is true. Araquanid was Alola.
Ooga?
But Volcarona is Gen 5, right?
A bloop?
Busty Bean?
And now you try to summon Mala.
Mala time.
You'll let me finish. Wait, what?
It's.
Are you guys ready, Era?
It's only to lure him back into the chart.
Well, this game I don't need to finish a day there, Era, so I'm good to go. Just give me a moment to finish this, and then I'll swap over.
So you're being evicted.
Hi.
No.
Session, y'all.
You guys are welcome to stay in here as long as you want. I just won't be able to be here.
It's okay, we wouldn't want to impose and you have to be focused on the game.
I will be moving to another voice chat. Another Discord altogether.
I mean, and I think it was time to go because a certain little bug is being annoying. So, yeah.
Alright, there we go. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Hotel Architect. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, tipping to the channel directly, grabbing merch at zgfgaming.store, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
So if you ever encounter a mala in the wild, you are obligated to squash it.
Exactly.